A pledge to stop gender-based violence. The imbizo for men comes amid the ongoing scourge of rape, sexual assault and murder, mostly perpetrated against women by men. Cele says society needs to take active steps in ending the attacks on women and children.
Here, we arrested a 46-year-old man who has repeatedly raped a 6-year-old own daughter, not a stepdaughter. If we don't talk to ourselves and we don't heal our minds as men, before we go as human beings, but as men, it's not going to work. So it's important that all of us, hence I made the invitation that all of us, media, churches, ourselves, men and everybody, let's come together on this one and say enough is enough.
It's been called one of the worst human rights violations, which flourishes amid a culture of silence.
We cannot just allow it to continue perpetually because the statistics point us to a situation where only when an incident has been reported can be recorded on the stats. But we're talking about those also that are not even on those stats. So what we're trying to do is really try and demobilize the men against gender-based violence.
There's no way that men can keep quiet while women and children are being raped and killed by another man. We want to squeeze a space for gender-based violence and femicide. There will be no space for gender-based violence and also the perpetrators of gender-based violence and femicide.
Gender activists have called on families and communities to act decisively in addressing the scourge.
It's not only the perpetrators that actually violates a victim. It's also our families that actually neglects the situations. It's also our communities that are afraid to fight with us and stand together when it comes to the cases of GBVs. Hence why we continue to have rapists in our communities. We continue to have people that are physically abusing people in our communities.
The implementation of the Domestic Violence Act, we need to see it being implemented across all our stations. We need to ensure that the training of our detectives are up. We need to ensure that those that are helping in the CSC, which is the Community Service Centre, are actually properly trained to deal with a victim that approaches the South African Police Service.
Police say they're planning to host more of the men's imbizos across the Western Cape and other provinces. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Khayelitsha.